director out of Bear, Delaware. I've been in business for 4.5 years, I would say. And we are going to talk about recruiting today. We're going to talk about signing at the party. So, how many people here have teams? Have people underneath them? Good. How many people want more? Okay. Raise your hand if you typically sign them at the party. Raise your hand if you typically sign them after. Okay. So you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Okay, so I typically sign consultants at parties. I never was my goal. I do sign them after the party as well. That's just been my experience, is that I sign them more at parties than outside of parties. So I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks today on things that you can do to help you sign them on the spot. Okay, so sign them on the spot. Let's see, here we go. And we are going to have a Q&A at the end, so if you have a question, I have a feeling there's going to be a couple things you're going to be like, wait, how and why? Write them down, and I believe at the end we will have plenty of time to answer those questions. Okay? I'm trying not to panic at all the big faces and names I see in this room. I'm not intimidated at all. Okay, so, oh, and I am on the President's Club. And I'm very proud to be on the President's Club. That looks weird. All right, so the first tip I'm going to give you is to be prepared. You want to be prepared going into the party, mentally and physically. You need to know truly in your heart and soul that there are women there that need this opportunity. They need this opportunity for different reasons. A lot of us signed for the money. I guarantee you there are others that signed for the sisterhood, for the recognition, for a night out. When people join this business, I like to say it's a way to stay home with your kids and it's a way to get away from your kids. I have literally lied to my husband when he says, what time do you need to leave? I'm like, 4:30. The party is 10 minutes away and it's at 6:30. I need to go. It's Saturday and I'm done. And he just knows now. He doesn't even question. I'm like, it's like 3 hours away, babe. Bye. But there's somebody there that needs this opportunity for all different reasons. So the first thing I would say is don't ever judge. Don't ever judge. If they could be a doctor, a lawyer, they could, have all the money in the world. They may still need this. So know that in your heart and soul. When you walk into a room at a party, one or more of those women need you. They need you to offer them this fabulous business. Okay, so one of my first things I want to say is when you are chatting with somebody, remember, just like I said, how they need it. Remember that you're always try to take the benefits that you're going to get from sponsoring out of the picture and make it more about them. They're going to feel it, they're going to understand it, and they're going to trust you more. So get out of your head the bonuses that you're going to get and the growth that you're going to get, and think about what you're going to do for her. Make it about her and not you. So that's the mental part. The physical part is truly think about what you're showing at your parties. Think about the products that you're showing. Because one of the big things I do think that helps me with signing at parties is that they often see the value. They see the value of the kit. So who here shows main attraction during their presentation? Right, every hand should be in the air. Main attraction should be shown at every one of your presentations. It is, in my opinion, the best toy that we have. I showed E74, I showed V39, but main attraction, and I have a funny demo for that. If we have time, I'll show you. I show them how to vacuum with the main attraction. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so I'll sell it. Play a little game in the shower. All right, we're moving on. All right, main attraction. Show Kaya, either Kaya, opening act, or both. Very important, because they're going to want it, all right? Show double feature, if you can. So you want to show items, be very aware of what's in the deluxe kit. Why the deluxe kit? Because it's the most popular. Say that 1,000 times in your head. It's the most popular. It's the one everybody gets. It's going to start you at a 40% commission / buying discount. So show them what they want. New things come out and it's fun, and I do put them in my demo and rotate them through my demo, but there are some tried and true, will not move. Main attraction will never leave my presentation. It's important. Everybody should have it. All right. So, and remind them, I mean, the reason why they want those items is because corporate does put them in the kit. And why does corporate put them in the kit? Because they are the best. They are the best. They are the top sellers. They are the things that everybody needs. So other physical things is the flyers. If you go on the COO, you can print the standard flyer, the standard kit flyer, the deluxe kit flyer, the premium kit flyer. I have all three of those laminated. You can go have them laminated at Staples. You can buy a laminator at Amazon. It was cheap. I have a laminator at home. I can laminate anything. Women are physical. They want to touch it. They want to see it. So when you're, at that party, you want to make sure that you pass those around. And I'm not going to lie. I will say this later. There are times at parties that I always mention all three kits. But what flyer do you think I pass around? Why? It's the most popular. It's what everybody gets. Okay. So July, really, I'm not interested in the standard. Okay. So especially at the party. Afterwards, you know what I mean. You can get them in that way. So, and then the last physical, really strong thing that's going to help you at a party, signing them on the spot, is having that deluxe kit there. I have two. One that I was able to purchase. I think you can still do that on the COO, right? Even if you can't purchase it, let me tell you how I got the second one. You can go in and you can buy the bag. So I bought the bag for $20. And then what did I put in it? It comes in a kit. So at every party, I go into the party with that bag. I have my demo bag, I have my inventory, and I have that deluxe kit. And it is front and center on my demo table. And then when I, play the game, because I literally make it seem like it is a gift. I've had people fight over that kit because at the end of me presenting the opportunity, I say, some lucky girl is going home with this. It's all right here for you, okay? So I'll explain to you how that goes. But honestly, that's probably the biggest investment that you can make at signing them into parties, all right? And we'll go into more of the how and the why, or you guys know how, or how later. All right, so the next thing we'll talk about is create a sense of urgency. So, of course, how many people here do the Ask Me Anything game at their party? All right. How about your quickie happy hour parties? Do you still play it? Yes. There's no reason. There's no reason to never. You do it. Somebody tell me, what do you do when there's crickets, when nobody speaks?
Oh, you want to know how much I make? Oh.
Feed them questions. Feed them, and you know what? I'm like evil. I pick on the girl that won't look at me, the girl that hasn't laughed, the girl. I'll be standing there. I'm like, oh, do I test the products? Yes, I do. Good question. And they're all, and usually it gets a laugh. You know what I mean? Or she looks like at me like I'm crazy. It's okay, I'm just to that. So feed them the questions, and if you don't know what the most common questions are, look at the 8 questions game. You can play that. Be prepared. Know what questions there should be. Most of them say, how far will you go? How much do you make? How much does it cost to get started? You know what they're going to ask. And if they don't know what to ask, we won't tell them what to think about, right? You can feed them those questions. So play the Ask Me Anything game no matter what. Another tip that I got from Dana Barish is the kit flyers. When you have those kit flyers that you're going to pass around at the end of Ask Me Anything, what she does is the kit flyer, I'm not sure, I think the value is on it, on the COO, the value. So my deluxe kit flyer has the picture of the bag, the products, and then at the top it says $9.95 value. What I do is I take a Post-it note, and on the back of that flyer, I put the current price. So I'll stand up front and I'll say, this is our deluxe kit. You're going to get, X, Y, Z. I've already highlighted the products that are in them, and then I say, woo, and you make a big deal about. But for tonight, you're going to get it for $3.99. Tonight, you're going to get $1,000 in product for $3.99. So I make it seem like that sale just popped up and is just happening and is just going to go away. So you have to create that sense of urgency. Well, maybe I don't need it to get it tonight. No, you do. You need it to get it tonight. Okay? So show them the value. So main attraction, for example, main attraction, Kaya, and double feature. That's what's in my demo right now. With other things. It's the perfect trifecta of bedroom accessories. They retail at $397. Today, the kit's $349. Do the math. Do the math. You're going to get $340. You're going to get an additional $600 plus in product for free. So have them do the math. When they see the value, oh my gosh, it is the perfect trifecta of bedroom accessories. How many people know that wording is everything? All right, it's everything that you want, and it's on sale tonight. Everything that you want. So take off the pressure. During the party, I talked about, and I think I stole this from Heather Pillow. It's just like Lauren said before, everything that we get, we've taken from somebody else. I mean, that's why we're here. We're here to learn, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but you should put your flavor on it. So Heather Pillow talks about the different types of consultants. Anybody ever heard that before? There's different types of consultants. So you want to take the pressure off of them. I talk about how there's 3 types of consultants in my book. There's the full-timer like me. I make full-time pay while working part-time hours. There's the part-timer, which I will say most of the ladies on my team are the part-timers. She just needs to bridge the gap in her income. Bridge the gap in your income. Write those words down. Bridge the gap in her income. She wants to put her kid in dance. She wants to take a vacation. She wants to reduce that debt. She wants to put money away for the future, right? And then there's the kidnapper. The kidnapper, or the smart shopper, right? She wants all the products. She wants to try all the products. She knows she loves all the products, and she likes a great discount. She likes a sale. Raise your hand if you like a sale. All right? Raise your hand if you like a sale. So have one girls' night. Have one girls' night. Put out the mild products and wild products you didn't use for yourself, and then share the love of these products with your friend. You don't have to be a salesperson. You're sharing with your friends, right? I got these shoes, they're fabulous, they're comfortable. Are you gonna tell your friend about them? Is that gonna be weird if you tell your friend about them? No. No, tell your friend about all these fabulous products that you got, all right? And share the love of products with your friends. Give them the opportunity to try it for themselves. So, I mean, I've had lots of people say, I'm not a salesperson. And I always respond with, neither am I. Neither am I. All right, you have 60 days to think about it. Stole that from Kelly Ellis Neal. You have 60 days to think about it. You can decide if you want to make some money or if you want to enjoy your discounts. I had a girl on my team for over 2 years that never had a party. I don't know what she got. I don't care. You know, she was enjoying, I mean, every 3 months we new stuff came out, so she was enjoying the product. She was, you know, gifting things. I mean, how many people gift everybody in their life with Pure Romance products, right? What does the bus driver get? What does the teacher get? What is, my sister babysat for me last night. So what did she wake up to this morning on the bedside table? Well, Shady's cake. Exactly. I don't even have one, but I gave one to her because I know she's going on a cruise and will love me later, okay? So, in the ordering room. So in the ordering room, you wanna, I mean, we are in a very sensitive business. You want to instill trust with people. I mean, the hostess trusts you. I feel like if the hostess didn't trust you, you wouldn't be in her home, right? But her friends may not trust you. They might be a little afraid of you. They don't know what we're gonna do to them or with them. I pass out the date night cards, and I had a client the other day that was like, do I have to do this? Right. The evil part of me wanted so bad to be like, yes, you do. So do it now. You know what I mean? Like, no, you know, read it and giggle. Do it with your partner. I mean, I don't want to do that or see that. Okay. But you want to build trust. You want to build rapport, and the best way to build rapport with somebody is, number one, to use their name. So I do recommend name tags at parties. The most beautiful word in the English language to a person is their own name. It's the truth. What was it in, who was it, Dale Carnegie, How to Influence? There was a story about he had been trying to get the sale for all this time, and you know, kept getting declined, and he finally got into the guy's office, and all he did was ask him a question about the picture on the guy's desk. And it was like a sailboat and a woman, and it was like his daughter, and the guy started talking, and all Dale Carnegie did was, you know, smile and yes, and oh, that must be wonderful. And the guy kept, for a half an hour he was in there, and the guy called his boss afterward, gave him the sale, and said it was the best conversation he'd ever had in his life. Dale Carnegie said almost nothing. But he kept encouraging that man to speak. And so he walked out of the room, and that guy thought, that's the nicest guy in the world, right? When somebody gives you the attention and your focus, you're gonna do that. So, how do you know the hostess? I mean, do we know how to make small talk? If you don't know how to make small talk, practice. You need to learn how to make small talk. Sometimes I remember Jenn Marshall was talking about how she asks questions while she's doing the ordering, and I remember the first time I did it, it was awkward as shit. I'm trying to upsell, I'm trying to cross-sell, and I'm like, so what do you do? Like, it was practice. If you look stupid, keep going, right? That's the only way we're gonna learn, is practice the small talk. How do you know the hostess? And then when they answer, shut up, listen. And sometimes repeating what they've said back to them is a big ding, ding, ding. I think I like her. She actually listened to me. How many of us talk and you don't even hear what the person's saying that's in front of you because all you're thinking about is what you're going to say next? There's a good book. Lauren was talking about books. Oh gosh, it's called, I think it's called Shut Up. Shut Up. Yes, Shut Up, Stop Whining, and Get a Life. What's his name? Al? No. Yeah, look it up, because it's a really, really good book. It's a really, really good book about,
It's even better on Audible.
Yeah, is it him?
It's fun.
'Cause I dig him. I dig, he's kind of that jerk that you have to like. But he's like, shut up, listen, you know what I mean? So he's good. So listen to them. What do you do for a living? What do you do for fun?
Larry Wing It.
Larry Wing It. If anybody wants some straight up, some straight talk. Straight talk, Larry Wing It. Yeah, I should listen to him on Audible. I only read the book. I need to listen to him. What items would you have liked to take home tonight that you didn't? I mean, how many times in the order room they'll say, well, I wanted to get more, but, you know, I need to. So that way you can segue. If you're using their wish list, or I use a menu, so I have them like circle or star or draw a penis on the things next to their menu that they want, and then use that to segue into the kit. We can talk a little bit about objections, all right, some common objections. So when somebody responds, no money, you know, you can do the feel, felt, found. I know exactly how you feel. I felt that something in my life needed to change so that I didn't have to feel that way anymore. And what I've found is this is the easiest way to make great money while having fun, while not losing your soul to negativity. I've even, at parties that I'm really comfortable at, I like to laugh, and I'm like, direct sales is a wonderful place to be. I don't care if you want to sell pots and pans or backdoor toys. Direct sales is where every woman needs to be. I eat up the positivity. I eat up the sisterhood. Like, I feel so fulfilled in my soul. I think I'm a better wife. I'm a better mother. I'm a better business person because of direct sales. And I laugh and I'll say, there are no bitches in direct sales. If you're a bitch, or you're negative, or you're a Debbie Downer, you're gonna last a hot minute. Two things are gonna happen. You're either gonna change, or you're gonna get out. Because you can't stay. You can't stay here. We are happy, let's live our best life, let's not settle for mediocre, right? We're not having debt, we're having some security put away. So it is a sisterhood that really, again, in your heart and soul, you want to be a part of this group. You want to be a part of this group. You'd be crazy not to. All right, so objections. You guys heard the no money. One for no friends. Do you know the ladies here tonight? Usually they do. They do. You could continue the party in 2 weeks when everybody has a new paycheck and they're able to get the things then that they couldn't get tonight. Am I right or am I right? Yeah, right. Wait for a new paycheck. I'm not a prequel person. I'm not social. I'm not. Look, I wrote that down and not the answer. So my answer that I meant to write on there is that there are all different personalities in this company. Not everybody is outgoing. Not everybody is smiley, happy all the time. Like somebody was I don't know if she's in here, but somebody was talking about how I did a class similar to this at SSW. Was anybody in the class that I did at SSW? Yay. So we were talking about the different personality types and how to talk to that personality type. So if you feel like she's very quiet, you're watching her body language. A compliment to give her would be, you have a calming presence. People are really gonna trust you because you're not aggressive and in their face and scary, like I might be. You know what I mean? Or the fun, crazy girl. Oh my gosh, everybody's gonna want to have a ladies' night with you because joy just spills out of your person. You are joyful, yes, I'm talking to you. You are a joyful, happy person, you know, and then, you know, obviously a people person, like anybody done the personality test, I'm a circle. I would like to hug every one of you and tell you all that I love you. And, but that's me, that's, you know, so circles are very happy in this business, okay? Maybe not so organized, but happy. All right. I think I have a little bit of squiggle in me. A little bit of squiggle. Yeah. All right, so the next thing, how are we doing? I feel like I'm flying through this.
It's 10 to 11, I don't know what.
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
12:30.
You're gonna have lots of questions, right? Okay, well, the next thing that I was gonna say, and again, I think this is gonna instill questions from you guys, is, here you are, there's your face, you're the one that was talking to me about it outside SSW. All right, so with the kit on the table, this is personal preference, but honestly, I offer a sign-on bonus. I offer a sign-on bonus. There are lots of different variations of this. You can do it different ways. What I do is, number one, I always pay, no, first of all, we're talking about the deluxe. We're always talking about the deluxe, okay? I pay their shipping and handling. I pay that $20, that $19.99. I always pay that. If I'm showing the deluxe kit, say I'm showing the flyer for the standard, if the standard kit is $179, I write $199 on that Post-it note. I don't like hidden fees, I don't like small print, so that's a very uncomfortable situation when you're in the ordering room and they've decided to buy a kit and you're like, oh wait, there's another $20. I don't like that. So I always include that on the Post-it note. So if you want to avoid an awkward conversation, write $199 on that Post-it note. But I always pay their shipping, and then I often will offer either a product. For example, do you guys know when like Transamania were on the COO and they were on sale? I picked them up for $20. I picked them up for $20 a piece. So if I can incent you with a $99 toy as a sign-on bonus tonight, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. I've also offered a $30 cashback bonus. I don't know how you all are, but I am all about the extra. You know, my team leader will say, would this really motivate you? And I'm like, all the things motivate me. If there's anything extra that I can get, sign me on. And I think a lot of women are like that, right? So I can show you the kit price. I can show you what every consultant's showing you, and then I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do for you. So I'll address the elephant in the room. If there are girls, and I know Angela and I were just talking about this, what happens if you sign the kidnapper? She was about to spend $400 and you sign her instead. Have you lost money? No. Technically, yes. You just lost a $400 sale. But I want to encourage you to look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. What do they say? Don't trip on pennies chasing dollars. Don't trip on dollars chasing pennies. Yeah, you have to look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. I can't tell you how many girls I have signed at parties that tell me, I'm not doing this. I'm not interested in being a consultant. I just want all the shit. And I look at her and I say, no problem. Challenge accepted. I'm not going to annoy you to the point where you're going to block my phone number, and I'm not that girl. If you want me, I want you. And I'm the same way with the ladies on my team. I will match your energy. If you want this, I'm here for you. Otherwise, I am going to communicate with you on a normal basis. I will make sure you know about sales that are going on the COO. I'm going to make sure that you know about the trainings that we're offering, the coaching calls that I'm offering, because I've had so many girls that told me, I'm not going to do this. And then 2 days later, I get an email that says, a team member accepted the IAP. You know what I mean? So I reach out to her and she was like, I thought I'd give it a go. So look at the big picture. If they start doing something with it, that is the best way to really, I mean, if we're obviously for them, they're gonna have personal growth, they're gonna have financial growth, they're gonna, experience this fabulous club that we are in. But you are going to benefit as well. You are going to benefit as well with title advancements and bonuses and, increasing your commission and getting the 50%. Because let me tell you, once you get to that 50% and that $100 bonus, and what else do you get? You will not.
15% on your 50, yes.
There you go. You're not going to want to turn back. Once you promote, you're going to keep going. And the other thing I want to tell you about promoting, ladies, or about signing is, what is it, 3 to get to the next level? So don't ever think that you're gonna sign 3 and promote and then get to sit back and reap the benefits of your work.
No.
So your team is a bucket
Funnel.
with a leak. You have got to continue filling, am I right or am I right? You've got to continue putting water in that bucket because you're losing water out of that bucket. And sometimes there's not a damn thing that you can do about it. Life happens. You know, I've had girls leave my team because they had a divorce, or you know, they had a baby, or they got sick. I mean, I sold Leah Sophia for 10 years prior to Pure Romance, and my leader, who's one of my best friends and my mentor, and she got cancer. And she survived her cancer, but her entire life changed. Like she just, I think they say that happens when you have like a major life experience. Like she changed everything. Her full-time job changed, I think her husband changed. Lots of things changed, but she left. You know, she left, which is funny. She's still my mentor. She's not even in direct sales. I told her you'll always be my mentor because in direct sales because she offered me that opportunity. You know what I mean? So always remember that you continue offering the opportunity, no matter if you think she's got all the money in the world, or she's the happiest person in the world, or you know what I say to people that say I'm too busy? The busiest women get the most shit done.
Yep.
Am I right or am I right?
Yep.
When you have nothing to do, you're gonna do nothing, right? When you've got 20 things on your plate, I say they are the best at scheduling, they are the best at delegating, like they get shit done. And we will spend money on what's important to us. If we wanna change our lives, if it's going to bring us joy, and our job as the consultant is to show them that $400 or that $350 is going to bring them joy, whether it brings them money or joy in their bedroom or however you want to think about it. It's good stuff in that bag, right? I keep imagining it's there because I'm at a party. There's my bag. Okay, so should we get into some questions? Do you guys want to know about the kit and what happens when people buy it? Because that's usually the question.
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if you can still buy the kit or not, but like I said, you can buy the bag. You can buy the bag and then you can fill it with the stuff that's in the kit, right? We're all capable of looking at the kit contents. So how that works is, sorry, I don't want this anymore. All right, so Angela, I meet her at a party. She buys a kit. So what I do is I get out the PRCEF and I have her fill it out, or I fill it out for her, right? Right then and there. Then I take either my Square reader or my PayPal reader and I take her money. I haven't done anything on the COO, right? I just took her money on the PayPal or the COO. Plus it's easier if I was giving her like the $30 cash back and the $20 in handling that I'm gonna pay. So I take her $329 or whatever. If anybody's using Pure Sale or anything on the COO, how I put that in the show, because again, personal preference. Some consultants do not give the hostess credit for a kit purchase. I absolutely do. And I recommend that you do. I went to another direct sales party years ago where the girl convinced us all to sign up. There were 12 people there. I did the math on what I wanted, and it just made sense for me to be a kidnapper. So I would say 10 out of the 12 of us signed up that night. And my sister, who's the hostess, got nothing.
Oh.
Yeah. I was so angry. I wanted to send it all back. I wanted to call Silver and complain about her. So you never want to screw your hostess. And I will say that at the party. If you buy a $400 kit, Sissy Sunshine over there is going to get a $400 credit on her party. You don't want to do that. So in Pure Sale, which I do happen to use, I put that in as miscellaneous. So I put miscellaneous and exactly what she paid. All right, not the full kit cost, because like I said, if I did the 20 and then the additional 30, obviously $50 just came off. So now, she walks out the door with the kit. She's paid me, everything's good. So then what I do is I go home, I get on the COO or my personal website, click join my team, and I am her. I fill out everything. I put in, I use my credit card, airline points, never ever pay for an airline ticket. All right, you should be using it if you feel you are responsible enough to handle it. Because believe me, no judgment here. I've been in credit card debt, crazy big time. Thank you. I am no longer. Thank you, Pure Romance. But I made it. Jen Marshall told me again, like first year of the business, if you are using your debit card for all of these sales that you're putting through on Pure Romance, you're a dummy. I don't know if those were her exact words. But she said, use a credit card that you're gonna get some type of a benefit from, either a cashback or a points, or you should be getting something for that money. So all of these apps are on my phone. I use my Southwest Chase card. I put everything on that. And then my TD app is right there. The Square goes into my TD, and then from TD, I pay Chase. Like it literally, if you looked at my Chase credit card statement, you would laugh because there's probably 100 charges because everything I buy, I use that Chase credit card for. And then I pay it every week. I have never in 3 years, I think I've had it now, paid an interest charge. If you are regimented and diligent enough to stay on top of that, that was the promise I made to my husband because we decided years ago to no longer use credit cards. No more interest, no more, losing control. I said, the day that I pay interest is the day that this goes away. All right, I promise you, I'm not gonna get in trouble. So I use my credit card to charge her, to get her kit. I need to use my own billing address, right, because it's my credit card. And then in the address, what I do is, what is your last name, Robinson? I would put in the address field Angela Robinson, and then in address line 2, I put care of DiStefano, and then my address. I've heard that the postman can pretend you can have drama with the postman if a box came with her name and my address. There have been times where they won't deliver it. So anything that's coming to your address should have your name. So I have her name in address field 1, and then I have care of DiStefano, and then my address. So what happens is 4 days later, my kid is replenished, right? She's got the bag, she's got I don't know about the paperwork. I mean, I'm sure that you can get the paperwork from corporate, or you can order it on there, or I have had a situation where I'm using kit number 2, that's like my backup, and I'll just let her know when your envelope comes in, I'll mail it out to you, or I'll meet her at the mall or something. So do you guys understand the concept of that? Like easy peasy, right?
So my question for you is, you said earlier, someone is going to go home with this. What is your process during the party where it leads up to someone going home with this? Is it?
After they ask me anything.
What do you say?
All right.
When?
Yes.
When, not if.
Yes. So I do the Ask Me Anything game. She's saying, how do I lead up to the whole somebody's going home? So I do the Ask Me Anything game, and then I'll say, ladies, I hope your questions that were answered, or maybe questions you didn't even know you had were answered. You see that there are different, just like a summarizing, the different types of consultants. The reason I share this information with you is because the kit's on sale. The kit's on sale. We have 3 different ones. The one you want is the deluxe. Then I have a special gift for you tonight. This is a gift you're offering them. This is a bonus that you're offering them. Just having that damn bag there is a gift. And I say, so this is the deluxe, and the most fabulous part of it is that somebody gets to go home with it tonight. Somebody's going, and I've joked around and been like, my husband loads my car, I can't take that home. And he really does. He'll load my car with my suitcases, and he'll have the kit in his hand, and he'll say, don't come home with this. I'm like, yes, sir. I'm just kidding. Right? I'm just kidding. No, but I don't, so I've joked around. Oh, and who's your number 1 recruit option?
Hosted.
Hello. Seriously, sorry, Medea came out. If you are not offering the opportunity, when I get excited, Medea comes out. If you are not offering that opportunity to the hostess, because you can take her free credits and apply it to that. All right, does that answer? Another question?
So, if you don't have another kit on hand, would you do the same process, go home and you order it, ask her, and just ship it right to her? Like if I don't have the stuff with me, if I sold it, or I just wait until I don't have it?
Yes, because so the question is, what if you don't have a kit, but you sign her at the party? Would you still do the PRCEF? You still take her money and then you go home and be her using your credit card? And the answer is yes, but obviously you would change the billing address, or the billing address would still be you, but the shipping address would be her. But yes, absolutely. I don't like to use the COO to enter people, or not the COO, your personal website at parties, because if there's any hiccups, sometimes that deer will start to back away. Sign that PRCEF and take her card.
Just make sure they know that, like, when they're doing it with their card, they then need to email corporate and tell them to change their
the
shipping address.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually kind of lazy. I usually tell the consultant to do that. You need to change
go in
your
and change
because they can do
it.
it if they sign in. They can do it themselves.
They'd rather
Corporate
you do
doesn't
it
have
that
to
way so that you're not bugging them.
But you could. You should communicate to corporate that the address is wrong. It would be smart to communicate that.
Does it change? I don't know if you, but I know billing address, it's not shipping, billing, they have to change billing address, because like, so say she's on my team, she signed somebody up, somebody's in her second downline, but she did that. When I go to send them a card or something, I'm getting her address on my report.
Yeah, corporate has to
Just an
change it.
FYI,
Corporate
the
has
billing
to.
address, the billing address is what comes up in like my reports for my team. So yeah, you have to email them.
Yeah,
Does
that's true,
everybody
because I have
understand
a girl
that?
that has a billing address from
I
her
get
credit
shit
card.
to people all the time since my house, like, damn it, I forgot to change
And
my
it's
address.
easy to email corporate. You have everything on that PRCEF. You can email corporate and say, hey, heads up, I sold a kit at, I signed somebody at a party. Here's her address, here is her consultant ID, if you can make that change.
Are you saying because it's like embedded in the system somewhere?
It's
that you-
embedded in the system
Okay.
now. Like people come up with my address all the time and I'm like, damn, I gotta change it.
You also add the business supplies in the bag as well, like samples,
Yes, I try to give them everything that's in the bag. So I will give them a pack of whips. I make sure, I try to order a couple packs of catalogs. And like I said, if all they're getting is the products, then I'll tell them when your kit comes to me, I'll replenish those items for you.
That's also a really great way to like send them something extra, like a card, like so great to have you on the team, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely. When you're sending those follow-up things, you can send something, a thank you note or a welcome.
Where can I find more information on the personalities that you were talking about earlier?
Oh, personality.
I think the SSW, is the SSW training still available? Oh, are you talking about the circle? Are you talking about the circle where it's this?
Yeah, I've never heard that before.
Oh, her name is Connie Podesta. Connie Podesta is the lady that does the personalities with which is actually a really good, and thank you for bringing that up, that's a really good training because it helps you learn how to, because me as a circle, I've had to learn that I can't run up and grab people. I will scare people, and not to be offended if I'm at a meeting and they get straight to the point. Like the circle gets butthurt if you don't ask me how I am. Don't get right into it, you know what I mean? I'll be at a register and they'll look at me and go 1999.
Oh.
Classic, my 12-year-old would say, what would my mommy say? I would look at her and go, hi, how are you?
Same thing.
And then I stand there and wait.
Yes. Same thing.
And literally I've had ladies be like 1999 and I'm like, okay, you need to ask me how I'm doing. And now I'm touching you because I can't,